welcome to your midweek all signs reading. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. We are already at Wednesday. We'll be here for the weekend read before you know it. Now, earlier today, I posted an all signs video for my cross watchers. So if you got a significant other you want to check on, see what's going on with them, that's going to be the video for you. But tonight is your video. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for your sign. We will run Aries through Pisces, and after that, good deal. Notifications went out. After that, I will open up after that, we'll do a quick collective, and then I will open up for super chats. Rebecca, how are you? Alicia, how are you? So yeah, Cross Watchers video posted earlier, and tonight is your video. Okay, so let's get into this. If you guys are seeking a personal reading, it is JackieTomlin.com. Don't forget, I got specials going on over there, so be sure to jump on it while you can. Carla, been a long time. Good to see you. Yvonne. Do we have Rosalyn? Gracious. Look at all the my past people coming up in here. Dorothy Parker. How is everyone? Okay. Y'all, let's do this. We're going to start with Aries. We're going through Pisces. Quick collective, and then I open up for those $10 super chats. And here we go. Okay. Aries. Ace of Swords. Y'all, we're right in Mercury retro, you know. The Empress. The Three of Cups. The Lovers. Hey, Maya. And the Five of Swords. Okay, so what we got going on here with my Aries? Aries. You know, you got the past looping around. I mean, what can I say? It is retro. It's all about the past, right? But you do have communications coming in with someone. Think you it's got a little bit of the shock and awe as you were not expecting to hear from this person. They may view you as that Empress because you are indeed sitting on that pedestal. I also have some positive changes around the home front. Now, some of you, I think we're moving furniture in, moving furniture out. There's a lot of movement on the home front. I also have the Three of Cups for my Aries. There's a celebration of 3 or more people and a get-together. With that, we have the Lovers. And what we're talking about with the Lovers, well, intensity and love for my singles as well as my couple. But the Five of Swords also shows me that you're very guarded and you need to put your cat claws up. Some of you may be visiting the ocean. I got some of you that are researching your ancestry, your family tree, I guess is what you call it. And something to do with those lightning bugs, fireflies, okay? Someone wants you to read between the lines. You are working on yourself. Your anxiety may be a little high because you got a lot of changes coming into this retro. Okay, up next we got Taurus. What's going on for my Taurus? Y'all guys having a good week so far? Ooh, okay, Taurus. We got jumpers. Well, actually, that's more like a flyer. Okay. Taurus. We have the Hermit. The Moon. And the Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. Congratulations, Yvonne. Knight of Swords. You're going to get extra one here with the Nine of Swords, okay? Okay, first thing, Taurus, is I see that you're dealing with a male, specifically a male. This person may be partially bald, like back to here with longer hair in the back. Kind of crazy, but it'll resonate with somebody. The Hermit says you guys are on the right path and you need to trust that, okay? Trust where you're being led. You also looking at the moon. Well, you know, you're under some crazy moon phase with the retros. This could cause a lot of anxiety going on with you. You also have the Ten of Wands that says whatever you're going through, it's okay because the worst of it is over. Okay, you're, like I said, the path that you're on, it just shows your path. See, you're overcoming and it's going well. You do have date night coming up. Okay, date night is coming up. I also want to say that the person that you're asking out, or perhaps you, is overcoming something medically. Okay, overcoming something medically. And some of y'all tapping into your spirituality. What you do have rushing in with that anxiety, well, it's called a loss of sleep. Now, you're fitting too much into a situation here, okay? You are missing someone. You have made excuses. You've been spending time with your family, and you think this person is probably missing you too. Nope, it's a one-night thing. You got feelings. You have caught feelings for someone that has not emotionally available for you. And you need to know that. Okay. Kathy, how are you? Where are we at? Gemini. For the gems. Gemini. For my Geminis, we have the Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. Ooh, the Wise One is here. Like that. You got the Six of Wands and a Tower. Well, why not, Gemini? Just why not? Okay, Two of Swords says you need to slow down. You got some decisions to make, but I need you to step outside of the box before you make that decision, okay? You need to objectively look at something here, and unless you step out that box, you could be at risk for making the wrong decision, okay? With that, we've got the Ace of Swords talking about communication opening up, and of course, this is people from the past, people looping back around, people you have not talked to, and you've got some wise advice coming in, and for some of you it's for someone here on earth, and for others of you it's from an ancestor. You are, however, being led to victory, success, a complete glow up. Some of y'all are coming out of a dark place, and I have to make mention of that as well. But you've got some kind of glow up here. You could be asked to train a group of people. You could be asked to be doing some public speaking, but you do have a Tower. And, you know, that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing to dread. Tower moments indicate quick changes. Quick changes. Bruno, what you doing, buddy? Alicia has Bruno in the truck. And we have that that you need to not panic, accept the sudden change, and let things go. Now, there's something here. You're going back and forth on whether you're going to take a gamble. And I'm not saying just take a gamble on something. Some of you are literally gambling, whether it's poker or a slot machine or something. I'm going to say no. This could be connected to your Tower as a loss. A loss, a loss, a loss. Be warned of that one night player energy coming into play, and as you are, this person is going to remind you of an old twin flame. Know what you're dealing with, face things for what they really are. Alrighty, I have not. Okay, now we are on Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, what do you need to know? Some of y'all are venturing out into new makeup, new way of putting on makeup, something to do with your makeup. Of course, that applies mainly to my women. Cancer, you got the Ten of Cups With that, you do also have a Tower. You got the Chariot, okay? With the Page of Pentacles, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. Some of y'all starting to think about a job, starting to put together a resume, something like that. You got the Ten of Cups energy, wanting a relationship. I do get the impression that it is a want, that the majority of you, are single, okay? And some of you are feeling that you're ready for a relationship. You have that Tower moment. Now look, this is your anger and temper again. Don't fear it. Get through it, because it's going to lead you to something better. Because obviously right beside that, you have the Chariot rushing in unexpectedly, getting what you want and desire. And we have the Page of Pentacles. You are being led to a new money path. And some of you, like I said, I just feel like you're remaining single, independent, doing you. Some of you are wanting a new love, and a new love will come in, but it might pass you by because you're not viewing it as a new love. Okay? And we have, yeah, I do see y'all are wanting marriage, commitment, all like that. Well, you know, it's not the right time, y'all. It's not the right time. You're also getting ready to reach out to someone who ghosted you or disappeared. I'm going to strongly advise against that. Against that. I really don't really see my Cancers as being this needy usually, but I am seeing it today. Okay, you just need to remember that rushing in everything you want and desire. So just hold tight. Let Spirit dictate the when, okay? When it happens. Up next, we got Leo. For my Leos, what do we have going on for you guys? Well, we've got the Nine of Wands. With that, you've got the Devil lurking around. And you got the Three of Cups. With that Knight of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. I do see a quick moving energy going on for my Leos. Okay, that Nine of Swords talks about, Nine of Wands, I'm sorry, that your anxiety is really high. Some of you may be experiencing trouble going to sleep, staying asleep, a little bit disruption in the sleep pattern. For whatever reason, I feel like 10 million may resonate with someone. And we have right beside that the devil lurking. And what I'm seeing with the devil is like having the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. You've got a decision to be made. And guys, you know right from wrong. You know right from wrong. Just know the devil is there waiting to pounce if you decide the wrong decision. We've got the Three of Cups here. 3 and or more get together and or a celebration. This shows that it is a celebration. I'm thinking birthday, anniversary, for whatever reason. I'm here about mitzvah, but a pretty big event. And what you have rushing in is keeping some things to yourself. People are lurking, hanging on your every word. Be careful what you speak, okay? Because they could take your ideas and run with it. They might tell you it's a stupid idea, but they're going to run with your idea. Okay, so you're looking at avoiding a one-night stand, avoiding putting things off. I'm seeing a lot of procrastination going on here, regrets, and it's all about divine timing. Where's Sharon? She hates it when I say that. All about divine timing. Okay, gang, here we go. Virgo. Hey, Kimberly. Maura, how is everyone? Virgo. What is coming up with my Virgos? Ten of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, I'm hearing you're going to be tested. Some of you might be a physical test that you're taking, or somebody that tests your patience, but I'm hearing you're about to be tested. 9 of Cups. With that, we've got the 5 of Wands. Okay? And I have the 2 of Wands. Twins may resonate here for my Virgos. 10 of Pentacles says you're abundant, health, wealth, family, and friends. You're in a good spot. The Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck and abundance, and you've got wish fulfillment going on here, okay? There is some gossip going on, Virgo. Gossip. Are you going to participate in it or not? I also see some of you are talking about making some travel plans. I'm going to recommend avoiding the gossip. The truth is getting ready to come out. There will be a divine intervention, and someone you ghosted or disappeared on is getting ready to reappear. You are going to be accused, so you know, that if you withheld information, it's going to be deemed as a lie because you didn't tell it, okay? And be warned of your friends influencing you because you might be getting influence you don't need. Okay. On to Libra. Libras. Instantly, I feel that there's going to be a Cancer connection with my Libras. We have the King of Swords. You could also be dealing with another Libra. You've got the Hermit. And you got the Devil. The Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you're in a pretty good position. I can tell you right now that Devil is just waiting for you to slip up. King of Swords taking authority. I feel like somebody is getting paperwork. Receiving paperwork, paperwork to sign, serving paperwork is something to do with paperwork. We have the Hermit that says you're on the right path. I also want to recommend that some of you do some smudging or the clearing of your own energy. Perhaps smudge yourself, okay? That Devil is lurking around, waiting for you to slip up. We've got the Knight of Pentacles talking about a new money path. You may also be dealing with a Capricorn or a Gemini. I do see a lot of people in this reading from a Libras, okay? Patience problem. Patience is a virtue. You guys are sitting on your throne. You're actually in a pretty good position. You need to start a gratitude list. Start appreciating where you're at, what you've accomplished. Some of you are in some agonizing pain physically, but there is a healing that comes with that. Someone is going to text message you, and then they talk themselves out of it. And there's a different person here that you're willing to give no second chances to. In addition, you could very well have a secret admirer, or you, Libra, are crushing on someone. Okay. Up next, we got Scorpio. What do we have coming up for the Scorpio? Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles. I love it when you start a reading like that. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Cups. I'm hearing that you're about to get something that you didn't think was going to happen. Okay? Hey, Alina. And we have the Page of Swords with strength on your side. Okay? Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles, health, wealth, family, friends. You're abundant. You're abundant in many ways. Some of you are getting your nails done, or some of you are getting some new ink, but there's some kind of level up, glow up that you're doing for yourself. You've got the Wheel of Fortune that talks about good luck and abundance. I'm also seeing a gift of flowers. Someone's going to gift you some flowers. It may be a house plant, okay? But we have the Queen of Cups here. You could be dealing with another Scorpio. It is reminding you to keep your heart open. Keep your heart open to give love. Keep your heart open to receive love. There's going to be a missed opportunity if you don't keep that heart open. Add the letters J and T that may resonate with you. Page of Swords talks about someone's watching you. You got a secret admirer. I'm not sure if you know who this person is, but you've got strength on your side. You're going to get everything done. You're just very scattered right now, and I'm going to blame that on retro for you, okay? Scorpio, love. You're all about love and true love, long-term proposals, commitments. Some of y'all are going through a spiritual awakening, and someone is giving you signals, and you're going to need to read between the lines. Okay. Rolling on, we got Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What we got going on? Sagittarius, we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and, oh yeah, an awakening, a big awakening. Okay, we also have the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool. Sagittarius, the cleansing I'm seeing going on with you has got to do with tears and emotions and letting emotion out, okay? So some kind of awakening in that aspect. Eight of Swords talks about self-imposed restrictions and no longer holding yourself back. Seven of Pentacles says you guys are working and gaining, and hard work will pay off. Also see that you may spend some time baking upcoming, okay? And again, with the awakening is a release of emotion, okay? We have the Nine of Pentacles that says you are financially independent, doing you, focuses on you. Some of you are single, opting to remain single, and we got the Fool card. The Fool card says you're venturing to new places, uncharted territory. You're happy-go-lucky, carefree, traveling light. You're doing you. Sagittarius, travel plans. You're getting ready to travel. You may be dealing with someone with an addiction, and someone is wanting to talk to you but has not figured out what to say. You got some decisions to be made, and that decision is going to be on rebuilding and reconciling with someone. You're going to have some decisions to be made. Okay. Up next is Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, we've got the Six of Wands. With that, you've got Temperance. And we have the Page of Wands. Wow. With the King of Pentacles. Lots of people here. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, you need to know that a Sagittarius has appeared here twice. You are being led to success and victory in some type of glow up. And I need to tell you, you need to allow it. Let it happen. Change things up. Change things up. It's not just changing things up and doing differently like I used to tell you. You need to change your mindset. Change things up here. There's a messenger card that says you are that King of Pentacles. You are sitting on your throne. You are doing you. I also have the letters M and the letter J. We do have wish fulfillment coming in, as well as spiritual and financial blessings. It does say because you are sitting on that throne to take the time to count your blessings, and something about pulling your head out the clouds, okay? So we have a new relationship and a new love is coming into play. We do have the one that you were going to rebuild or reconcile with or have unfinished business with. I see a delay, and I think it's because you put the brakes on that. You are dating and meeting someone new. I do have bonding and let your friends help you. And someone that you're waiting to hear from, unfortunately, there's no contact at this time. Alrighty. Up next is Aquarius. Okay, gang, at the end, I'm opening up for $10 super chats. Oh, wow. Aquarius, we're going to start your night with a tower. After that, we have the Five of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles. With that, I've got the Five of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. Going to give you an extra card here for my Aquas, which is Temperance. Okay, a lot of downloads, a lot of information coming in. First of all, a tree house may resonate with my Aquarius, whether you have one, building one, or maybe you're doing like a Airbnb in a tree house. Let's see a tree house. You do have your anger and your temper here. It's going to be very brief and passing. Do remember, it will never lead you to anything better. And it will lead to sudden changes. Part of this tower is you're overthinking things and you're in your head. You may create your own tower unintentionally, okay? Watch your thoughts. Where thoughts go, energy flows, okay? That's going to apply to you. The Page of Pentacles is talking about a new job opportunity. For whatever reason, you are either traveling for work or you're traveling for training, but I am seeing travel and a job go hand in hand. Five of Wands. Five of Wands talks about, you got two fives here. You're making things more difficult than what they really are. What do they say? Making a mountain out of a molehill. So just be kind of aware of that. You do have something rushing in, and what you got rushing in is that you need to change things up, and specifically a peacock. A peacock going to be a sign that you're on the right path. It's also good luck and abundance. I do see an increase in money for my Aquarius. Some of y'all safety sticking around at home. You got a fated meeting coming up that's going to happen. It's fated, okay? And you need to address your insecurities as well as your low self-esteem. And some of you are putting romance on the back burner for right now. Okay. Last but not least, we got Pisces. Got you. Angelina. Okay. Pisces. Pisces, what we got coming up for you? Pisces, we got 6 cups. Okay, and with that, we've got that King of Wands. And we have the 8 of Swords. Page of Swords. And we have the Wise One, okay? You need to know you're dwelling on someone from your past. Someone in your past is like living rent-free in your head. Do what you can to let go of that energy. You are taking authority. You're putting your foot down, being true to yourself. But let me say something. You're being a little over-aggressive with that. Don't go into bitch mode while doing that, okay? You do have the card of self-imposed restrictions telling you at the same time. No one is holding yourself back but you, okay? And I'm hearing that you're overcomplicating things. Okay, Pisces, you need to, breathe. Loosen up a little bit, okay? Page of Swords talks about somebody's watching you. You got a secret admirer. Somebody's watching you. And you got the Wise One. And that could be someone that's coming in to offer you up wise advice. This could also be an ancestor that is watching you that will send you messages, okay? Pisces, with that, you've got regrets over past mistakes. You've got honesty and the truth coming out. You also have a secret admirer going on. That's here twice. Romance in full bloom, in full swing. And be warned that someone does not place you in competition with someone else. Alrighty, gang. Real quick, let's do a collective. And since it's mid-month, let's do a quick mid-month collective because I have not looked at the rest of the month yet, okay? So, quick mid-month collective. Quick mid-month collective. We have the Five of Cups, Strength, and we have the Moon. Okay, so need not overthink things. As here, act, don't think, okay? Don't start dwelling on things. You do have strength to get you through. Retro right now, hitting hard, hitting real hard this last part of the month. You've got an Emperor here. That Emperor says, you know, you've got this dominant, prominent, take charge type person coming in to save the day. Center your reading talks about you're making future plans. Some of you, it's future financial plans, but you are making future plans. With that, you got the Knight of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles talks about new money paths. Some of you that are working or self-employed or whatever, there's going to be a new money path to come into play. And we have Death card energy. Endings, closures, rebirths, and new beginnings. There's going to be an ending and a new beginning, and I feel more than one between now and July 31st, okay? I'm also here and pay close attention to your dreams. We do have the Ace of Wands talking about the time frame is now, as well as the Three of Swords, okay? Third person, I want advice and or opinions. Also, be warned as someone that's playing both ways. You know, both sides of the track. With that, you've got the Empress, okay? The Empress, the mother card, positive changes on the home front. And with that, it has happened, y'all. There's a power couple here, the highest power couple in the deck that is going to come into play between now and the 1st, okay? Signs from Spirit, and we'll get into those super chats. Throw them down. I got Angelina going up first. Okay, Libra, Virgo, brief flirting, but nothing of the long term. Taurus energy, the help that you need is on the way, and fear and worries are leaving, okay? Gemini energy, secrets will be revealed. Relax and take some downtime. We do have, you are under a new beginning and a new emotional path. Get ready for a fast pace. It's also time to make decisions that you've been putting off now. In the next 72 hours, I am seeing. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Be warned of your surroundings in the next 72 hours. There's a lesson well learned. Total victory of Capricorn energy. You are moving forward and leaving an emotional upset behind. But I do need you all to use caution to slow down, whether you're at work, at home, or in a vehicle, as well as a Pisces energy. So some of y'all might be getting news about a Pisces for whatever reason. Okay, gang. Whew, that was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. Don't forget to check out your all signs reading from today, because that is your cross watchers. That's if you're looking for your significant other, what's going on with them. Alrighty, we're going to kick this off with Miss Angelina. Angelina Rosalyn is up next. Angelina, what do we have for you, dear? What is going on for Angelina? Got a jumper here with the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Patience, my dear Watson. You have none. Financially, you are juggling. I'm not going to say struggling. I'm going to say juggling. A little bit borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Stressed out. It's going to come together. Just breathe, okay? You've got the Four Cups. There's going to be an amazing offer of help and or love come in. This could be a significant other. This could also be a family and or friends. But you need to know everything's going to line up and fall in place, because you are completely stressed over finances. We've got the King of Swords here. You could be dealing with someone in authority. You've got the Six of Swords that says you are indeed leaving the troubled waters and heading off to the calm. But you might not feel it right this minute, but it is coming. You've got justice in your favor. I do see that there's going to be the signing of some type of legal document and or paperwork. This is going to go to your favor. If it's a court case, it's going to go to your favor, or it's a settlement of some type coming in. With that, you've got the Ten of Swords. You may have recently pulled a knife out of your back where someone has done you wrong. But I do find a healing energy going on around you. And some of that's physical as well as emotional. And moving on with that, we got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so you've got a lot of options. Oh, very nice. That's your lease you're signing. Okay. You got the Seven of Cups that says you got a lot of options, but you got a lot of thoughts going on up here in your head. I really need you to remember to realize that these thoughts are actually part of your manifestation because they will lead to daydreams. So be mindful of that. And the Four of Wands and the happily ever after. Moving to the next level in a relationship is very possible. Bonus card comes in with the Ten of Wands. Look at that clear path going on there, Angela. It's Angelina. The worst is over. The worst is over. It's been hard. It's been a rough path. You're getting ready to sit back and take your sigh of relief, but you are stressed. You are overwhelmed. Just breathe. It's all coming together. Alrighty. Miss Rosalyn. And we got Alicia. Rosalyn. Rosalyn, she's been around a long, long time. Alicia, I don't know if you remember her, but she was from the other streaming service. It's been a long time since I've seen her over here. Alrighty. Rosalyn, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. With that, I've got the Six of Wands. And we have the Seven of Cups. Rosalyn, you are under a new beginning in money, and you are being led to victory and success. It doesn't feel like it, though. You may be doing some public speaking or being asked to make a media type appearance. With that, you've got the Seven of Cups that says you've got options. Don't make a hasteful decision. Don't feel pressed to make a decision, okay? Because more options are going to present themselves, okay? And we have the Devil. Devil's always lurking around when things are good. Queen of Wands tells me you may very well be dealing with a Virgo energy. And the Seven of Swords, okay? There's going to be a conflict of interest coming up with someone, and the conflict of interest is you feel they're not being honest with you. Now, I can't say for certain that they're lying to you, but yeah, they're not forthcoming. They're not telling you everything you need to know, okay? Or saying something. I do have the letter V that jumps out, like Virginia, and it says, you know, you're reconnecting with your roots. And we have the Wise One. You got the Wise One here that someone's going to offer you up some wise advice, and you need to heed that advice, as well as pay attention because your ancestors are around. You also got the Ace of Swords. Right now, this is all about communications. I'm going to say between here and the end of the month, you have got people coming in, out the woodwork, but it's not a bad thing. Some of these people you have not heard from in a hot minute. And the Hangman. Well, hon, if you're feeling stuck or stagnant, you are anything but, because you're getting ready to go into new territory, wide open terrain, and a rapid speed is what I'm seeing here. You have the Star, so you need to know that you do have wish fulfillment, but there is a bit of a delay attached to that. And with that, we've got the Ten of Swords. You are under a healing energy. That's probably why you got a little bit of delay attached. Healing, it means emotionally, physically, just taking some time. Sometimes Spirit has a way of stepping and just slowing you down. There's a reason for that. It's for you to heal. Alrighty. Up next, we got Miss Alicia. Rosalyn, it's good to see you. Miss Alicia, you and Jay. Okay, Alicia, you got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles comes in with the Six of Pentacles. And with that, we have the Three of Swords. What we got going on here? Knight of Pentacles talks about there's a new avenue of money. Could be a new job, side hustle, something like that. And the Six of Pentacles says it's slow but coming, but you're slowly getting your finances straight. Okay, something coming in to relieve the financial strain and restore your balance. Three of Swords, third person. I wanted advice and or opinions. Make sure no one is placing you in that third party situation. We also have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands talks about it's you, grounded, centered, taking authority, putting your foot down, being true to you. And you might be setting some new standards, whether that's for you or someone else, okay? You are under an awakening. You're very woke in the fact of what's going on around you and your surroundings and what's going on with others. And we have, and I also see a tornado. I don't know why I see that, but maybe the awakening comes after a storm blows over. We've got the Three of Wands, digging for your patience. Find your patience. We have the Empress. That's you. Someone has placed you on the pedestal. The Empress, positive changes on the home front. Someone moving in, someone moving out. Yeah, and for whatever reason, I'm seeing Halloween decorations. So there's that. We have the Three of Swords again. Wow. Definitely someone nosing around in your business. I don't like that. I don't like that energy at all. Someone watching you too closely. You also have the Three of Cups, and this is a get-together. 3 or more people. This is some type of celebration. I'm really thinking dinner out or dinner in. I do have the letter M, and I have the letter A. And the Knight of Swords going to be quick. That's true, Angelina. That's true. You got the Knight of Swords of what's rushing in. And look at here. Here it is. There's the Emperor. The dominant, prominent, take charge type person coming in. And there it is. You got the power couple. You have the power couple. Okay. Looks good, Alicia. Looks good. Just a lot swirling around at one time. Okay, it will probably cause a lot of anxiety, even though it didn't show me that. It could cause a lot of anxiety. Matthew and Angela. There you go. There you go. Okay, do we got any more super chats this evening? Aw, y'all have a good time. Y'all have a good time. Is Bruno still there? Mr. Bruno, you gone to bed yet? Thank y'all for being here. Tomorrow's Thursday. We will do a reading of some sorts, right or wrong. Y'all know how we roll. And then, of course, we got the weekend reading coming up on Friday. Guys, if you're coming in on the rewatch, please hit that thumbs up. If you're liking the videos, I greatly appreciate it. But ultimately, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel so much. Subscriptions are always free, and that notification bell will let you know when I post. If you want to join what I call the green team, hit that join button. Join us there. $6.99 a month, and you get like 3 additional readings a week. And this is Wednesday night, so I like to go in that room and pull cards for them, and that's where I'm headed now. You guys, thank you for joining me. Have a super fantastic day tomorrow, and I will see you all sometime tomorrow afternoon. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.